Howdy everybody. Let's see here. Well, good evening. Had a pretty eventful day today. We were off the farm again. This time to pick up a load of pallets. A buddy of mine who works in shipping and distributing up in Chattanooga is moving warehouses, and the pallets that they receive their shipments on, he has a warehouse full of them. So needless to say, we packed up and hooked the trailer and went up and got some pallets because anyway, they're good for all sorts of stuff. I'm sure you see them all the time on Facebook Market, and people stack them outside their business, and you think they're just junk. But if you want to take the time and pull the nails out, these right here are 4-foot wide plank boards. We're going to use them to underside our porch over our deck, our roof over the porch. It's going to look good. And of course, these are 4- and 5-foot 2x4s. Good for building chicken coops, rabbit hutches, you name it. So free wood in today's market. I won't turn down anything that's free. Just got to put a little time, take them apart, pull the nails. That gives the boys something to do. So voila. I'm gonna go pick up another load. I'm gonna see if I can get a buddy's big trailer, big bumper pole, 20-footer, and load it up Monday because he's got to be out by Wednesday. So anyway, let's see here. Wife has the gate rigged up because Macho the donkey has figured out how to unhook himself. We got to chain the chain together with a carabiner. Because if not, our donkey lets himself out. But give you a little update while we're up here. I got to offload them pallets. The garden, way down yonder way, probably a good 70-80 feet. And I stopped here because this is where our little compost mini bin is. But eventually they'll go back behind this trashed out camper, which y'all see it in the videos all the time, I'm sure. And just excuse the madness, pretend it's not there. But we're gonna strip it down as soon as I get a excavator in here, which I'm about ready to pull the trigger and rent one. There's nothing wrong with this. Well, of course, everything in the world's wrong with the camper, but the trailer frame that it sits on there is nothing wrong with it. It is a 26-foot tandem axle with trailer lights, brakes, the whole 9 yards. I'll have to take the jacks and stuff off, and it's even got and it works. It's just missing the cover here. Power lift assist, the lights, and then the lift switch. Anyway, we're stripping the trashed camper off of it and making it into a big flatbed of it's either 26 or 28 feet Dutchman. But I'll have that big of a trailer. All our little mini tractor projects, a big tractor. Anyway, but the garden will go all through here. It'll be like a 120-foot, 150-foot run. But for right now, we stopped right here. It's nothing planted in here yet. And as you can tell, buddy, we need to get the garden hose up here and hose this down again. Made my furrows. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. And there's 20 corn seedlings that my wife said she seeded in. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 160. And I think she done a combination of peaches and cream and some Silver Queen. But it's a nice little square patch. We put corn here last year. It's behind the goat barn. But let's walk over here. Tomato plants. We have our Better Boys. all the way down this line, and it'll be down this line. We had to stop there, we ran out. And of course we got peppers. Peppers of variety, jalapenos here. Coming down to the bell peppers, banana peppers, and so on. And they're doing pretty good, nice and healthy. We still got a watermelon cantaloupe, looks like a squash, and then the blackberry plants. But and yeah, here we're going to trellis up our squash and our cucumbers and zucchini. That's what this is, all down through here. The first part of it's I think Boston cucumbers, and then variety of squash and zucchini down that way. We'll trellis them up on top. I seen Rebecca Rhodes do it, and I didn't think you could because I thought they'd be too heavy, but she trellises them over her hoops in their kitchen garden, or front lawn. So we're gonna do it here. Anyway, oh, my son's pointing out. This is Mama's lovely grapevine. Now, whether that's red grapes or grapes, I forget. We got the variety packs that, man, that's doing good. And it's going to create a shade cover here. She's going to want to set a bench right here. But anyway, we got the populating variety pack that'll populate each other. We got this one's coming up finally. And then 2 more over here. I think these are the red grapes that are over here. For whatever reason, they didn't come up last year that well, but they're coming up just fine now. But we'll do a archway of it. She's already got this started really, really good. So, yeah, buddy. Anyway, it's just gonna turn into a farm tour. Or a garden farm tour. Peach tree.
Peach.
Doing lovely. That one, not so much. Something happened to it. This one is going to have blooms on it, and they say to pick them off until they get bigger because it'll just interfere with the tree's growth. But and if you look, it's missing this side because it's lopsided. Well,
Romeo ate the half.
Romeo, my pain in the butt donkey up there, reaching over and ate this side. But it's coming back, and they don't do it now. Here's the new additions. Not peach, but Honeycrisp. Apples. If you ever had a Honeycrisp, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, you have. That's what you eat when we get apples.
So these are technically apple trees?
Yeah, they're apple trees. There's another Honeycrisp. Forget where we scored these at, but they're doing fantastic. Look at that little critter right in there. Huh. Anyway, this is our little semi-orchard. I'm gonna replace that peach tree. So we got 2 peaches, another 2 peaches, and then where that stake T-post is, we're gonna put probably another apple, maybe. I don't know. It's directly underneath this oak tree, so we might call it quits here. But utilizing the ground, planting where I can, wherever I can. We want to be able to come out and pick fruit, pick veggies, grow our meat. These 2 rows are onion bulbs, onion sets, and they haven't quite come up yet, but our potatoes, hey, our potatoes are coming up nice. And folks, this is potatoes from the grocery store that we buy 20-30 pounds at a time, and we forgot about a bag of them. They sit all winter in the pantry. They sputted out. Ben from Holler Homestead, we watch like clockwork. He found that trying to cut slivers off of them didn't do as well as just putting the whole potato in and covering it up. So we're trying that because we've cut slivers off of the spuds before, and hit or miss. But man, look at that right there, and they're all coming up straight down through there. So maybe there's something to it, Ben. I don't know. I'm happy. But our onion bulbs. Oh, finally got some coming up over here. I was getting worried about them.
I don't know what these are.
Those are onions.
I was like, they look like onions, but I'm
Oh,
not.
that's a good one right there. That's sprouted up.
I was like, this is the best one. Oh,
We got the 3 rows of onions. Yeah. And then down there you see where we stopped with the hay. There's nothing there in that. But anywho, right here, haven't decided what I'm gonna put yet. Of course, that square we have corn. We're going to move the compost bin, and I'm going to clean all that up, get all the trash out of the grass, mow the grass down a little bit, and then plow it under. And I'm probably going to extend more of the corn garden that way. I might do our viney stuff that likes to run and walk. I might even do cantaloupe and watermelon right here. I don't know. It's wide open shade, and there's a spot on the hill we was talking about doing some, so we'll see. Anyway, that's that. We're gonna get these pallets unloaded. Like I said, I'll show you on the covered porch what we're gonna do. The underneath side of the porch where you see the rafters. We're gonna put those 1-bys off the pallets that we get, and get them put up there. We'll run electrical maybe tonight. So we can have some lights out on the porch because it's getting pretty dark out there in the evening time. But yeah, they'll be covered up so you won't see the rafters, and it'll be a nice plank boards. And then we can go back and take you a little gallon sprayer and a little cheap gallon sprayer, mix you up some Thompson's water seal and a little bit of whatever stain that tickles your fancy, and spray it down. Easy way to stain it. A lot better than getting up there on the ladder and brush painting it. Not doing it. So little tip for you there. Works wonders on deck boards too. A little Thompson's water seal, mix it in with some stain that you like, spray it down. Repeat about every 2-3 years, and you'll never replace a deck board again, especially if you got it covered with a roof line. So, holy cow! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!
Oh, somebody pulled in the driveway, I think.
Yeah. At least we got an alarm. Somebody I think did pull in the driveway. So, well, we're gonna cut it right there. We'll slowly showing the wife how to edit, so because I can't be editing, doing all that. Yeah, I just can't do it. So we'll pass it off to her and let her get this out, and we'll catch you on the next go around.